Inside the White Lines, back with another episode. Here to talk about the greatest goals in Premier League history. We've got the video up. We're going to watch them. We're going to rate them. And at the end, we're going to pick our personal favourites. So let's get straight into it, Joe. Smash that play button. Number 1, we've got Eric Edman, Liverpool, Tottenham versus Liverpool, 16th of April, 2005. He's just past the D in Liverpool's half, and he has left-footed that like a rocket.
That was right-hand
corner.
Nah,
that's his left foot.
That's his left foot.
It's a good goal, but you'll see.
No, top right-hand corner of the goal.
Yeah, his left foot.
Yeah, his left foot.
It was a good goal, but you'll see people hit that goal.
Yeah,
that won't be the only one like that on all.
I'm agreeing with Joe on this one. There's something, it lacks that little bit of being a bit special.
Magic.
Like, you got to beat a man. For me, to be the best goal, someone's got to get beaten along the way.
No, it's something about curling it into the top corner as opposed to hammering it in the top corner.
There will definitely be better goals, but there's no denying that is a...
Well,
that's a rocket.
Every goal here is going to be fucking good, isn't it?
Of course it is. Talking of beating a man, number 2. Let's get our ratings for that goal. I'm going to give it probably a 6 out of 10.
Yeah,
I'm going to set the levels with 6.
6.5.
Bitter.
6.5. Do you know what? I'm going to be even more bitter. I'm going to give that a 5.
Oh,
5, yeah,
a box standard 5.
I can see it.
Fucking hell, you lot being harsh.
I was trying to bump up John's.
Every goal here is going to be a worldie, so you've got to have it on a worldie scale, innit?
Listen,
I'm just like them ones at 5-a-side as well. Do you know what I mean? Level it as hard as you can.
The geezer was flipping just inside Liverpool's half, just inside the D more or less, and spanked it from like 40 yards in the top bins postage stamp.
No, it's good, but I'm telling you, you'll see another one.
That's more than a 5, bro.
I'm telling you, the next goal right here is going to be like a 9.
Exactly.
All right, so I'm saying 6. Mark's saying 5. Tom says 7. And Joe says 6.5. So number 2, we've got Matt Le Tissier playing for Southampton against Newcastle, October 1993. He's already gone past 1. He's dinked it over 2. And he's made it as
composure with the inside foot finish as well.
Well, he made it look like he's going to go
later.
far post. Look at the goalie.
Yeah.
Look at the goalie.
Yeah, the goalie was left.
On his ass.
He made it look like
about Matt Le Tissier.
I love Matt Le Tissier.
He was listed as one of Xavi's inspirations for getting into football. Remember when we used to watch like the Channel 4 program? Was it Channel 4 that used to have the old Italia? Go let's
yeah, Channel 4.
James Richardson.
Yeah.
There was an English version of that in Spain. As Xavi was growing up. So he used to watch all the English goals. And he said he used to just turn it on, watch Matt Le Tissier score absolute worldies. And he was one of the reasons he got into football.
It was
documented words of Xavi.
It was commentators just going, it's sensational!
Matt Le Tissier should have gone to a bigger club, really.
That Matt Le Tissier goal.
Follow him on Twitter now. He's a strange bloke, but he's such a good footballer.
Oh, he's definitely a strange bloke.
That Matt Le Tissier goal, I'm giving the Edman a 6. That Matt Le Tissier goal's got to be a 7.5.
Oh, that's
like an 8. That's a solid 8 to 9. That's 8.5 to 9.
8.5, yeah.
I was going to say a 9.
It's a 9. Got everything I like in the goals. Beat a two-man, and he's sat the keeper.
What, so you three are all saying 9 for that Matt Le Tissier goal, yeah?
It's going to give a little disdain.
Yeah, it is. It's a good goal.
I remember this next goal, right? Michael Essien, Chelsea versus Arsenal, 10th of December 2006. And this is the exact same thing I'm saying about that Edman goal. Like, if you put your laces through it, it will fly in the top bins, bro. But the
Edman goal was better than that.
You would say that because it's against Arsenal.
It's a very similar goal. Yeah, it's a very similar goal, though.
Edman's at least
look at the curve
10 to 15 yards further out.
Man, that'd have still gone in from back there. It weren't even top bins. That's how hard it is.
That's what I mean. It weren't even top bins. Goalie should have saved it.
No, but still.
Do you know what? I'm going to give
that
Essien
goal a similar goal.
I'll give the Edman a 6. I'm going to give that Essien a 6 as well.
Yeah, I'll give that a 6.5. That's what I'm saying. There's going to be a few more of them we give a 6.5.
Yeah. Essien did score against Arsenal. So that's
look at that, man. The way Essien hits that, it's like almost outside of the boot. It's like
7.
When you watch it outside the post,
it goes outside the post and he curls it back in. No, that's a silly goal.
6 for me.
All right, Tony Yeboah, what for the Essien? You 6.
Yeah, I don't think it was as good as Edmonds. I'm not hating. I just don't think it was as good as Edmonds. I think Edmonds.
What did you give it?
Further out.
Gave it a 7 because it's against Arsenal, isn't it?
All right,
it's got to be worth bonus points.
Right, next up, We've got Tony Yeboah, legend,
Oh,
playing for
stupid goal.
Leeds against Liverpool, August 1995. I already know this goal.
I think everyone
knows this goal, bro. You shouldn't
they
be
do.
talking about football if you don't know this goal.
What a volley.
Disgusting, bro.
Yeah.
What a volley! But the thing is, he scored a few goals like that.
Yeah, he's got no.
It was the one on the chest as well that he did.
Yeah,
It sort of broke the bar as well.
I can't think of who it was against. It might even be in this, actually. I wouldn't be surprised if it was.
That was
Mate, the way he
disgusting,
hits that, oh my days. Yeboah, oh man, I'm going to give it a 7. I think that's slightly better than the Essien and Edmund. That's a 7 for me.
Yeah, it's a solid 7.5 for me.
It's a 7. 7.5. It is a little bit better than the Essien goal.
So,
It's
yeah,
better than
it's
Essendon's goal.
Yeah,
It's
it's
better
Better
than
than
Edmund's
Essendon's
goal
as
as
well.
well.
It's better than Edmund. It's at 8 for me. At 8,
Yeah,
the way he
that's
just
up
volleys
there.
it straight in
Now,
the ball.
this
It's a volley.
goal-
Yeah.
It's a volley
This-
for a start. So
Oh.
yeah, I hear that. This goal here, yeah, as much
Next
as
one,
it pains
Jack
me to
Wilshere,
say it,
Arsenal versus Norwich.
I think if it is your nomination or up there for your nominations, I think you should let man know if these ones come up and you think that is one of the best.
this
you should put
arguably
your
is one
stamp
of
on
the
it
better
early.
goals. It is
it's
one
on
of
my
the better
list,
goals.
definitely.
It's up there
It'd
for
be
like everything, team play,
I know the
finish.
Oh, mate.
I wish you could do this for West Ham. But to be
It's
fair
a
though,
great goal.
like, yeah,
It's just a great
everyone
goal.
involved in that goal was mustard.
Yeah.
The thing is, as well, this doesn't show the bit of play before. There's a
yeah.
bit of play before
Yeah,
where they literally
yeah.
play it out of defence. It's like the ultimate team goal almost.
There was like
Yeah, that's
another
up there
10
for me.
passes they
For
just
me-
cut out from there.
Yeah,
Like,
the
you-
clip doesn't show the whole thing.
Yeah, to slide through an entire team in that few passes is
Yeah.
ridiculous to me.
Mate,
I
them
think
Norwich
that's up
defenders
there. I
are
think that's
standing
like
there.
8.5 for me. Maybe
Yeah,
even
I
more.
reckon an 8.5. Them Norwich defenders are just
Yeah.
standing there like, they don't even move. The ball,
No,
it's like
neither
they're not
does the
even
goalie.
there.
Neither does the
They're like
goalie.
training dummies. I know the
Too
goalie's
quick,
just,
bro.
it's ridiculous. It's a silly
It's
goal.
like them man are on fast forward.
I'm going to say an 8.5.
Yeah,
It's a 9 for me.
yeah, of course it is.
8.5
Price
as
is
well.
not a 10.
No, it's not. It's not actually on my little list here that I've got. It's not my number 1 to be fair, but it's up there definitely.
Yeah, it is.
Right. Stevie
Steve
G.
Gerrard.
Liverpool versus Middlesbrough,
Steve-o.
2005. This is a screamer as well.
Great touch.
On the bounce.
Half volley.
Jesus.
Jeez.
That's better than Essien's. I'm not going to lie. That's better than
That is
Essien's because
better.
it's on the
That is
Yeah,
bounce.
it's better than Essendon's, yeah. It is sick. Yeah, I mean, like, the thing
Great
is, when
track.
that's how you know Gerrard was a baller, because you see how many of them sort of goals from him. This though, let's not move away from that last goal because I've
Stevie
just
G,
got so gassed
mate,
up.
the way he
Steve-
takes that on the bounce.
Stevie
it's
G's
definitely-
up there. Just
Stevie G's up there, but you
eight.
can see how excited that Joe is that you can kind of guess there's a West Ham player's coming up soon. So he's like, come on, get over with. Yeah, Gerrard's going to scream again. He's done it before.
Hold on, I pulled it back to give the ratings and give that Gerrard goal the respect it deserves. I think it's
Stevie
But-
G.
I think
Go on,
it's
Joe,
an eight.
sorry.
I
That
was
8.
gonna say, an 8 just for the simple fact that Gerrard scored so many. Do you know what I mean? That's almost a
It's what he
compliment
done,
in itself.
really. I mean, he
Yeah,
hit
it's
him
what
from
he
like
did.
30, 35 yards casually, like, and he done it in big
Still have
games as well.
nightmares of the FA Cup final one, mate.
Yeah, I know that was a screamer as well. Gerrard, I'll give it a 7.5 because I give the Essien a 6. I think that's better. 7.5.
Yeah, I gave Essien a 7, so I'll give Gerrard a 7.5 to an 8. 8.
Yeah, 8 for Gerrard for me. Great goal.
Trevor Sinclair. This is why Joe's getting excited. The minute he sees that West Ham badge.
Trevor Sinclair versus Derby, 26th of December, day after Christmas Day, man. Do you know what I mean?
Good Christmas present for Joe.
2001. Right, let's give this one the respect it deserves.
Listen, this is a good goal.
But this
Matt
is
has
from a
scored
corner,
goal
right?
just like this from the other side. This gets scored quite regularly as well.
So chipped in from Paolo, the God.
The God, yeah.
Joey Cole on the edge of the box, takes a touch with an instep on the volley. Then little dipping volley cross over to the back post. And clever Trevor, like a salmon out of fresh water, with a bicycle kick, top bins, mate. If that's not a contender, you don't like football. You do not like
No,
football.
but if that's a contender, Matt has scored a goal like that a couple of years ago. Exactly the
It
same.
wasn't
way.
the same. It wasn't the same. That
The
now.
only reason you can't put that in the same class as that, I'm not calling that goal of the season contender. I'm getting gassed, but The only reason you can't put that into contention with like the likes of the Arsenal goal was the best one so far, for instance, is there's not as many passes. But that is ridiculous. If you actually
finish is so great.
Yeah.
Not just the finish. Joey Cole on the edge with the little quick dink from Paolo, instep, volley cross, 2 touches, and then that. That's mustard. They just didn't need as many passes as Arsenal, innit?
Efficiency in it.
Yeah,
in it, they got their job done quicker.
That's a 9 for me. If not, just because it's not quite as good as the Arsenal one, I'll give it an 8.9.
It's a good goal. I'll give it an 8.5.
Yeah, 8.5.
Yeah.
I'd agree.
8.5.
I'll take that.
Clever Trevor.
He's so high when he hits that though.
This is. I know it's a free kick. It's a bit. It's just what you expect Cristiano to do, but
Cristiano Ronaldo versus Portsmouth, January 2008.
when he done it, 2008, I think he was the top scorer that season in the league.
Yeah, he set fire that season.
He set fire that season, bro. This is. He's 25 yards out, 30 yards. No, 25 yards out.
25,
Distance don't even matter, bro.
Watch the movement on the ball though.
That's
when
in
he
the
hits
back of the net before David James has even seen it.
Seen it. Watch the movement on the ball. It is crazy.
It's just dead. The ball just sort of stops and just does that in midair. It's weird.
It's just like zzz.
Yeah.
One of them.
I think there's a technique with that where they hit it, kick the ball on the valve, though, isn't it?
Is it?
Yeah.
I think there was a couple seasons where if they placed the ball right and kicked it on the valves, that's what made it do that. I can't remember what it's a type of shot that they call it now. You know, like they got
Knuckleball or something?
yeah, knuckleball or something like that.
All I'm saying is silly free kick. But then the way like
It's a 7 for me.
Gerrard's, yeah, Gerrard's, Essien's, Edmonds,
They're done in live play.
He's
It's
just
harder.
whacked it, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's whacked it.
That's to me. That's the same as the Spurs goal. Like I can't good faith give like that.
No, how can you
class
class that the same as the Spurs goal? The Spurs geezer was 20 yards further back.
No, that's what I'm saying. Is like I'd feel like harsh giving him higher than the Spurs guy.
Oh,
I gave the Spurs guy a 6.
There's a Payet free kick in, a couple of Payet free kicks that's going to come from this that are better than that. No doubt
I'll
about
give
it.
that Ronaldo. That Ronaldo, I'm going to give it I'm going to be a little bit biased and give it a 7.
Nah,
I'm
never.
giving
I was giving it a
6.
7 anyway. Yeah.
6.
5.
6, 5.
Yeah, 6. Before you play this one, the next one, I'm not going to lie, this was on my list because I think, as much as it pains me to say, this is a great goal.
It's a good goal, but it's not on
He's
my.
lived off it since.
It's not.
It's definitely
Yeah.
not there, man.
Nah, man.
Bruv,
It's a
how many
great
of them do
goal.
you score, mate? You live for them, bruv.
It's a good goal, but for me, it's not one of the best ever. It's a good
Oh,
goal.
If you pulled that off on a Thursday night, you'd be talking about it for a year, bruv. This man's done it in
For
the
a year?
Premiership, mate.
Yeah, I'll be talking about it to the grandkids.
Yeah, that's true.
It's a good goal. It's a great goal as well, but
It's Dele Alli, Crystal Palace versus Tottenham. But before we point out and we go to the goal, has anyone seen the photo of him recently in the new kit with that weird dodgy moustache he's rocking?
Wrap his moustache. Yeah, he's got your facial hair, mate.
Listen, mate, I have the decency to shave it off at least. I don't rock it in public.
Marks in disguise.
Kane cross from the right. Little nod down from Ericsson.
Touch,
Touch.
ran the man.
over the
Volley.
head.
Oh, that's a
Nice.
great
That's-
goal, man. That's a great goal.
It is a good goal.
You don't see many of them, mate.
No.
No, it is a good goal.
You
It
was
is a good
praising
goal.
the one where Letizia flicks it over the guy's head and volleys it in. Oof, look at that.
This is
different,
But
different
Letizia does
people.
2 man.
Yeah,
No, I know, but I'm saying-
Letizier's on the pace. My man's done that with people around him and just
Yeah.
he's too quick. That's ridiculous.
It's a good goal. It's a good goal, but for me, it's
a
definitely
goal.
it's not the best.
No,
I'm
that's
also
up
point.
there for me.
I haven't
I'm
got it as
super
the
biased
best.
to Letizia.
No, but it's top.
It's on my
top
list
10.
of 100%. 100%.
I'll
And
I'll
that-
give it like
that
an
a
8. An 8.
I'll give that a 9.
Oh, harsh. I'd give that a 9 as well. That's up
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, 9.
You got fancy Dele Alli or something?
But I thought you supported Tottenham anyway, secretly.
Oh yeah. Dalian Atkinson,
Alien
Villa,
Atkinson, Wimbledon.
away to Wimbledon, 1992, October.
Bro, I know
This is a good
already,
goal.
and, I
Yeah,
was going to
this is a
say, you're
good goal.
talking about the Giggsies and all them goals. This is up there, bro.
This is a good goal. But I tell you,
See
his
you
one's
later.
Pass,
probably
pass one.
What's
Here's
that?
a half.
Two
Beat
again. Beat 2
Say
twice.
Yeah.
Edge. Oh, come on.
Oh, what a little dig.
He just chipped.
Come off it, mate. That is
a good
absolutely
goal.
beautiful.
Great goal.
So he started
Starts
in his own half,
Starts in his own half. Skips a
takes
couple.
on 1, 2,
Nah, that's ridiculous.
3,
And then
outside
just
the
the
area.
I don't know who
It's
number 3 is, but he mugged him right off.
a good goal.
Fungi's got caught twice, mate.
See, for me,
Yeah.
that is better than Ali's goal. That's better than Ali's goal. Yes, it is.
You've seen that. You've seen that goal. That's what I think it's got to come down to. Is the goals you never see every day.
He's had to do more. He's done it on his own. That's a better goal than Ali's goal.
I think his one.
Messi's done that 10 times, bro.
Yeah,
his one
we can't use the line Messi's done that 10 times. He's done every goal 10 times.
How many of that Dele Alli goals you seen? How many people have you seen do that?
None.
One. You know that goal. The flick over the head now. Yeah, but not in that context.
Neymar's done that. All
right.
There's a few people who've done that.
Not like that.
I'm just saying you can't use the line Messi's done that 10 times because that's just not fair to any other player.
You've seen people with a bit of
context
pace.
of what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Beat a couple men and then stick it. Like, don't get me wrong, the finish was beautiful, but bit of
It's the
pace,
finish
you
that
can
makes
beat a
that
couple
special.
people.
Bro, it's all perfect. It's
the chip finish.
I've got to wheel it back one more time if we really. Oh no!
Yeah,
wait.
Beating the man makes it good, but it's the chip finish when you run the length of the pitch. That's what makes it special.
So, Mark, do you think that this Atkinson goal is better than Dele Alli's goal?
Play it one more time.
Well, what would you rate it? That will answer.
I rated Dele Alli's at 8.5. I have to say.
I rated Dele Alli's a 9, but this one's.
No, I have to 8.5 being at most, man.
I'd say an 8.
There's no way that's.
I'd say an 8.
I'd probably be generous, yeah.
All right,
8,
I'll give Dele Alli's an 8.5.
I'm giving it the same as Dele Alli's, mate.
I'll give it the same as Dele Alli's and say it's an 8.5. It's a different kind of goal, but I can't. For something to be like a 9 or a 10 for me, it has to be like.
It has to be extraordinary.
Extraordinary, yeah, exactly. And
That's
Dele Alli's
word.
isn't. It's great, but it's not extraordinary.
Oh, this is a good goal. I remember this.
Yeah, this is a great goal. This is us. For me is as good as Dele Alli's goal.
No way.
You said that about everyone so far.
I just hate Dele Alli, innit?
Do you know what the worst thing is? Yeah, this is me saying this as well. No way is this goal for Arsenal against the scum better than Dele Alli.
It's not as good as Dele Alli's, but
Spurs versus Arsenal.
I've just got a vendetta against Ali at the moment. That's obviously what it is.
Go on, Tom. Commentate your hero.
Oh, yeah. At the Bayos, North London derby, September 07. I think that's, is that Fabregas plays it into him or Flamini? Touch, bounces up in the air and he volleys it straight from outside.
That's in the North London derby as well. Things like that make goals better than they are. Do you know what I mean? It's like Rooney's overhead against City. It makes it better.
That's very similar to that Henry one.
It makes
just a little bit more power instead of class.
Against United. That Henry against United. Yeah, that's a good goal as well.
That's better because it's in the
North London derby.
No, it's not.
Yeah, possibly.
No, it's not.
Things like that for me, they make.
But I hear what you're saying. They
make a goal.
Do it on the occasion is very different.
Yeah, to do it on the occasion.
10 times.
Exactly. To do it on the occasion makes it that little bit more special.
So hold on. What about the Aubameyang goal from Saturday then, FA Cup final? Does that go straight to the top of the list because it was a great goal?
We're talking about Premier League goals.
The biggest stage. I'm just saying.
Premier League goals.
I just wanted to work that in there.
Listen, if that goal was in the league, if that Aubameyang goal was in the league, it wouldn't even be on this video anyway.
Yeah.
It was a good goal, but it's not like that.
Yeah, no, that's a 7.5.
So that about your 6,
8,
7.5, I would say as well.
8 for me.
It's alright. It's just
it's
lacking that little bit of special
on the spin.
I'm not gonna lie to you. The next one, right?
Oh, I remember seeing.
I'm calling bullshit, mate.
You don't think he meant to do this?
Mate. No, I'm not 100% convinced he did.
I
don't think he knew what he was doing, mate.
Listen, let me ask you a question. Where else is he trying to put that ball? There's no one in the area.
The mixer. No,
there's no one in there.
I don't care. He's not a very good player. All
right, look, we've got Papi Cisse, Chelsea versus Newcastle.
That man had shanked it from outside, bruv.
Nah, he meant
come back in. Nah, he didn't mean that, man.
Of course he did.
Do you not think Czech's a little bit at fault there?
How outrageous that is?
That is outrageous, bruv.
No, I don't think Czech's at fault there because you can't no one
do or you don't.
That. I don't.
No, you don't think Czech's got a little.
No, I think the ball was perfectly evading him, bruv. It was. Yeah. Oh, maybe from that.
Bro, there's no way you can tell me he was hitting hoping that into the mixer. There's not a Newcastle shirt in there.
What he was doing, bruv. If you watch how quick it drops to him, watch how quick he hits it after it drops to him. I just don't know, man.
No, go back.
Maybe I'm taking it away from him.
Go back. Let's see if we can see his eyes when he receives.
See his eyes.
His eyes.
He's looking.
Yeah, like 5 frames.
Looking.
Look how quick it drops and he hits it.
Yeah, no, he
means. There's no one there. You might be right, but
I think that's a hit and hope.
You do.
I think that's a hit and hope.
It might be a hit and hope, but he's aiming for goal, and it's a goal.
Oh yeah, he's aiming for goal, but he's hit and hope. He didn't mean to do what he done. Yeah. Exactly.
For me, that's an 8.5. That's ridiculous.
I'd give that.
You know what? If he meant it, it's a 9.
Yeah.
If he didn't mean it, it's a 7. 6.
Well, let's be honest. He was going for goal and he didn't mean to miss, did he? So
Well, no,
he might have got a bit of luck.
Yeah.
For me, it's an 8.5. It's a sick goal.
Right. Well, 9
Sick
if you
goal.
meant it. 9 if you meant it. If you truly meant it.
8 against Chelsea, innit? Wasn't a great.
This is a great goal. Is this one when he's arguing with a ref and he turns around and he just spanks it? Yeah, this is a silly goal. So we've got Wayne Rooney, Manchester United versus Newcastle, April 2005.
Yeah.
He's having a Barney with a ref.
Good goal.
He turns around and it just drops at his feet and he just spanks it top bins on the volley as well. No, that's ridiculous.
Surprised
Alan
great goal.
Smith with the
Alan Smith playing for
worst trim.
United.
Worst trim. Smith was a baller. Not for United, but he was a baller.
Oh, that goal is stupid. I have to give that a 9, I reckon.
What?
Nah, man.
What?
Get out of here, bro.
What?
8.5, and I'm being
8,
harsh.
that's a 7.5, 8.
Bro, what did we give
No,
you?
listen,
Bowen's
bro.
Bro, he just
Listen.
banged the volley. Just banged the
Your
volley.
Bowers, I think I give a 9, I think.
Bro, when you
No,
know
but
you've
it's
got
not
Skulls
that.
goals coming on here shortly.
But it's not
Yeah,
that.
don't
It's the
even
fact
enter.
that he's turning here, chatting to the ref, and he just turns around and in a split second he just boom. He don't even. It's just
That's because he's a
instinct.
mouthy scass prick. That's why he should. I don't care what he's saying.
Nah,
Like-
for me it's a. For me
You
it's
got the
a.
Skulls followers.
For me it's Oh, hold on a minute.
I gotta
I
say,
don't know.
whatever-
I don't know. I think
What did you not give the
whatever-
Rooney goal?
I gave Rooney a 7.
Yeah,
7?
I'd say 7. It wasn't as good as your Bowers volley.
You've
Wasn't as
got
good
to
as your
like-
Bowers volley.
no. There's nowhere near, man.
No,
I'll
way
give
near.
it-
I'll
I'll
give it's United.
I'll give it an 8 then, an 8. But I ain't going to
Oh,
a
he's
7.
come down
I
with
was
a bit of
gonna say,
confidence.
Let's carry on. Let's carry on and bantering him. We might get him down to a 6.
No,
where it really should be.
Listen, I'm saving myself, innit? Who we got here?
Muzzy, is it?
Muzzy, is it?
Mate.
Leicester.
Right
Who are they
foot
playing?
Spurs, I think.
Top
Spurs.
98.
98.
Not that. Quite a few of these goals have been scored against Spurs.
Yeah.
See,
Alright, if
again,
we're talking volleys-
I don't even want to talk about this goal too much because for me, it's not a contender. It's,
No.
it's a good right foot volley from the edge of the area, but you
Yeah.
see players hit it, bro. You've seen
Yeah.
that goal. You see it again. I don't even. Think
great finish. Don't take
I
away
don't
from him,
think
but
that
it's
gets-
not.
No, it was
It's-
good. It was
It's,
good.
like, it's better
Come
than
on, man.
Rooney's. Like,
Come on, man. He puts that.
give it to
Nah,
him
it's not
7.
better than Rooney's, but no, yeah, I'm a 6.
There's
Five.
no way that's better
6.5
than
for me.
6,
Yeah,
6.5. This goal
Okay,
here.
Yeah.
Now we're
we
getting
have
down to the
goals that
business end of
actually count.
things. This is a sick goal. Emre Can, Liverpool versus Watford, May 2017.
The ball from Hendo.
Who's put the ball in?
Or is it Milner?
Lana
Milner,
in
I think.
it.
Lallana, I think.
Is
Lallana.
it?
20-something.
He looks
Yeah,
too
21.
wham for Lallana.
Whoever it is, it's a good ball in. But
Yeah.
bruh,
Oh,
come
oh.
on.
No, it
For
was
me,
mustard.
all right, we're talking about putting our contenders out there. This, for me, is arguably one of the best goals in Premier League history.
Yeah, one of the less heralded off the shin overhead kicks that
Oh,
we
my
mentioned in a
days.
bit.
Bro, you are
That for me, you know what it was about that, right? It wasn't power. Man, he guided that into the top corner. He
It's
just got
ridiculous.
enough of a connection where
Great
it's
finish.
just off the outside of the boot, really. Top bins, goalie nowhere near it. That's a 9 for me.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a 9 for me.
Yeah,
That's
definitely a
nine.
nine.
It's never going to win it, but you can't take away.
Oh, I don't know. That's a contender, man. That's a contender for me.
No.
There's something about that goal.
This was on my list.
Oh,
This was on my
that's
list.
best ever.
Not as best
Matty
ever,
Taylor.
but one of.
Matty
I swear he had a couple of these in his career,
But-
Matty Taylor.
2006.
But,
Who we
but
got?
look at
Matty
this.
Yeah, this is
Matty
what he was
Taylor.
good at. No,
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
good.
Matt Taylor, Portsmouth, 2006.
That's
Is
a
that against
stupid goal,
Spurs
but-
as well?
I guess Everton.
Yeah.
You have to,
Spurs.
Everton.
it's Everton.
That's
You have to look at
Everton.
the goalie there, to be fair. But it's a great
Yeah,
finish,
I'm
though.
not
It's a
having that.
great
It was a good
finish.
goal, but not a contender. Nowhere near for me. I think
Yeah,
it's
that's a 7 for me, man.
6.
It's a
I'd have
7.
to say 7. Right, now
we
you
go.
can pause this one because now we're talking about contenders, yeah? You want to know about how to score goals, yeah? You're looking at one of the main men who's going to give you probably a couple on this list. This was a great goal. Bergkamp, away at Leicester, 97. This was a hat-trick as well to score the third goal. I think this was
Yeah,
his
this
second.
is quality. That's
Oh,
as good
that
as
is
the,
massive.
that's as good as the Letitia and possibly the Dele Alli one. for
Watch
me.
the ball, though. The ball
It's how he
comes over his
kills the
right
ball.
Yeah, it comes over his right shoulder, kills it with his right foot, in the air still, touches it with his left foot round the defender, and then side foots it
If
straight
you
into
did,
the other corner.
just to, you know what, it was a great goal, 8.5 at least for me. But I know it sounds dumb, but I feel like you got to binge that. You got to put that in the bottom corner.
Nah, bro.
No, he's just beat the goalie from 3 yards. It's
how can
only
you
from
give-
3 yards at the end. I'm not taking away from the goal.
Letizia 9 and only that 8.5. That's a better
He
goal.
did it on the
than
run.
Letizier's.
He did it on the run. No, I don't think
That's
He
not
was
better.
running. The ball was coming
That's-
this way and he was
that's
running
not-
down towards it.
That's
I
not
think
better
it's
than
up there. It's not the
Letizier's.
same. I think he's
Oh,
similar.
9.5. That's the best goal we've seen
8.5,
so far. In
Nah.
part one,
Nah.
that's the best goal.
There's some better
That's
goals
why
that
they
are
saved
coming
it
that
till
are like
last.
that. And
That's why they saved it till last.
It's up there.
This
with
is only
part
part
one.
one.
Letizia
We got part
and,
two,
No,
yeah?
the best goal out of part one, I said.
Yeah,
well, no,
which
it wasn't. It
Uh,
wasn't done by Letizia.
It was a good goal,
That
but it
was a
wasn't better
very
than
good goal.
Letizier's. I'll give it
No,
like an 8 and I'll give it an 8.5. 9.
Yeah, 8.59 for me. It's
Yeah.
on a par with all them other ones.
9.5 for me. Best one I've seen
This
so far.
goal, this is a screamer.
Definitely some close.
This is a volley. You want to talk about volleys? Andros
Yeah,
Townsend.
one of the more recent
Andros
ones.
Townsend, Manchester City.
Yeah, it was good. Palace away. Palace at home, 2018.
Nah, Palace away.
Oh, Palace away, my bad.
See, great goal again, but you see, how many of these have we seen like this already?
Oh,
I don't know. That is a.
that's what I said at the start, isn't it? That's what I said.
You need
How
those
many,
things that
how many of
specialise.
the Bergkamp, Wilshere, Letizia goals have we seen? Dele Alli goals.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no, it's up
yeah,
there. That's
yeah,
what I'm
no,
saying. That's what I'm saying. With the Letizia and that's why I rated it similar.
He's hit it well,
He's
though.
he's
Is that one better
hitting
than
well.
Rooney's? Is that one better than Rooney's?
Oh,
No, Rooney's is better than that. You man are hating.
No, Rooney's weren't. No.
Rooney's
Right.
one better than that.
Right,
let's pause
the
it
good
here.
thing is we've come to the end of the video. We don't need to go any further than the next.
Wait, we
30
ain't
seconds.
rated our Townsend goal yet. I'll give it an 8.
Oh yeah, my bad.
I might just
Yeah.
talk about the Townsend goal for as long as
7.58.
possible.
7 for me,
Just to keep it
Townsend.
going.
7.
But it's a volley. Muddy is
It was good. He just
similar-
caught it sweet. Top bins later.
Yeah.
Listen. Here we go. This is what Joe's been waiting for, isn't it?
No,
Everyone,
I'm
sit
not-
back.
You know what,
Go
right?
on.
Like I showed
Paolo
you
Di
man,
Canio.
earlier, if you go on there, let me give it its intro that it deserves. Because this is not my nomination for one of. This is the greatest Premier League goal ever. And obviously, I'm going to be biased.
Is this the greatest goal ever scored, mate?
Mate, but I'm not biased. It is one of the best goals ever scored. But for me, it's not the best.
Yeah.
I personally think Van Basten's goal was probably the best goal.
Ooh.
What about the other Bergkamp goal in the World Cup semi-final?
What the twist and
Oh, that was a good
no, that was
No,
against
when it gets
Newcastle, wasn't
played, when it gets
Yeah,
played
yeah, where he
about
pulls it back over the
90
right.
yard, pulls it
Yeah,
back.
yeah.
does-
Anyway, you're taking the shine out of the time where we need to concentrate, right? Paolo Di Canio, West Ham versus Wimbledon, March 2000. Ball over from RIP Mark Vivian Foe on the right. Di Canio, from his right leg, taking a cross-field ball to the back edge of the box, leaps off his right foot, perfectly timed bicycle kick into the side netting from across the goal.
That's not a bicycle. That's a
It's not a
scissors, isn't
bicycle
it?
kick, it's a
Scissor, sorry, my bad. All right, anyway.
It's like a kung fu.
Tell
kick,
me another
isn't it?
goal similar to that. Tell me one similar goal to this. I'm not
There
even going to
isn't.
start analysing the goal.
No,
There is
isn't.
none.
It's
there
a
is
great
none.
goal. But I don't know if
How
it's
many
the
times
best.
in your lifetime have you tried to score one of those goals and been successful?
I'm just happy when I
Like
hit
that,
goal.
side netting from a long ball, anywhere close.
Listen,
Being a
so-
West Ham fan, I have attempted this goal for my entire life. And it's, I think I have maybe put one bottom bins from about 10 yards, playing 60 seconds or something. But to come up with absolute poetry and motion, look at the leap. It's not even just the leap, it's the timing, the vertical with the timing. And if you watch it from behind, he literally, it's like caressing a newborn baby's head, what he does to the ball. Like he has baptised that ball, mate, the outside of his boot. And it's flown into look at the man. Mid-air, the timing, like I can't put into words how hard this goal is to do, but to do it like that, it doesn't even come close.
You know what, Joe?
You've not got a comparable goal.
I think we might fall out when I tell you this year, but for me, bro, Emre Can's overhead kick is as good as that goal.
Oh, get out of here, man. How many Bale's overhead kicks better than that?
Yeah,
Ronaldo's overhead goals kicking than that. That's what I'm saying. You've seen them goals. Overhead kicks. Tell me how many.
No, but Emre Can's isn't. Emre Can's is different to theirs.
Off the end of a 30-yard cross-field pass.
Listen, I give Emre Can's a 9, and I give Paolo Di Canio's a 9.
No, that's
Paolo Di
I might give
Canio's
Paolo Di
goal.
Canio a
you're on a
6.
hard food, mate. That is a 10 out of 10.
Paolo Di
No
Canio's
doubt
goal
about it. If you're,
is.
I actually don't rate you, man, if you don't give it 10.
I said we're gonna pull out. I said we won't be friends anymore.
Honestly, I don't know how that's not in your contention.
No, it
Oh,
is.
For
It's in my
greatest ever.
contention, but I don't think
For
it's the
greatest
greatest
ever.
ever.
It is in there. It is in there.
So
But
just to
for me-
clarify, none of you, man, have voted Paolo Di Canio's volley as the best goal in the Premier League ever.
I haven't actually made my final
I
decision
haven't
yet.
made my vote yet. No spoilers, mate, but that's a 6 out of 10.
It's
isn't it?
definitely a 6 out of 10.
I so nearly bit. So nearly bit.
Mark's fishing.
I'll
I'll
just
give
have
it a
one
9.
bite.
I'll give it a 9. I honestly think it's a good goal, but I think Emre
If
Can
I
is a
weren't
good
in
goal.
this podcast, you'd all be calling that a 10, mate. You
Nah,
man were gassing up Edmund after the first goal, so
Well, I gave Edmund a 6.
I was going to say, I think I gave him a 7.
I'll give it like a
Yeah.
6.5 or something. I'll give Paolo Di Canio a 9. It's a great goal. It is a contender for me.
I'll give it a 9 only because Joe did some good job selling it. But really, it's an 8.
I'd go a bit higher. I'd say it's a 9.5. It's on a par with the Bergkamp goal for me. They're the two best that we've watched so far, definitely.
easily, yeah. I mean, I don't even
100%.
Yeah, I don't even.
I'm
think
still
you
putting
compare them
Letizia
two
there because
personally.
I think it's just because they beat. Like, I like when they beat a man towards the goal.
I don't know.
No.
For me, 9.
Glenn Johnson.
You all had Corona checks.
Yeah. Glenn Johnson, Portsmouth
Good
Left
finish.
foot volley from like
versus Hull.
miles out.
Let me have a look.
Comes out, chest.
Whatever
it.
happened to
Mustard.
Portsmouth?
Whack.
Mustard.
Great goal.
Great goal.
Do you know what?
happened to Portsmouth?
It's like,
Succession of dodgy owners, mate.
yeah.
Yeah. And Harry Redknapp.
You lot probably won't
Yeah.
even want to hear me, but Van Persie scored a goal similar to that. It was like on the jumping volley, and he just for Arsenal.
Edge of the box.
Edge of the
that was
box.
Different goal to that though.
No, I
That
don't
was
think it
first time.
was. I don't
This
think
was
it
first
was.
time off a corner, wasn't it?
Who?
Yeah, it was off
Cross.
the
Van
cross. Yeah,
Persie's.
first time. It was first time
No,
off a
I
cross.
mean in the sense where it looks like he's trying to hit that ball before the defender gets a foot to it. The same as Van Persie.
I
He's
know
like
you're
jumping
saying,
and he
yeah,
like
yeah.
he gets the way he hits it is like he's trying to get that shot off before the defender hits it.
That's a 7 for me.
7.
In the comparison to
Johnson?
everything
Yeah.
that's happened tonight.
Yeah, 7.5, I
Six.
think.
7.5.
To be honest with you, I'm back to now measuring everything against the Canio, so it's a 5.
Oh, this is a great goal.
This is mustard.
This is a great goal. Is this
Go on,
better
John.
than
Absolutely.
Atkinson's chip? Is this better than Atkinson's chip? I was going to say it
Yeah,
then.
yeah, it's the greatest chip ever scored, I think.
It
Up
is
there.
arguably
In the Premiership, anyway.
it's a great goal.
Chip, best chip.
Eric Cantona, Manchester United versus Sunderland. When was it? 90 what? 6, 97 maybe? 96?
Oh,
6, I
the
think.
finish is
Yeah,
disgusting.
96. Look, little
Yeah, it's
1-2.
the fact he starts it, wins it, little
Little
1-2, but just that
I
and
think-
the celebration was so
I
It's the
think he was
celebration
going
after it,
through
just
a-
like a-
Yeah, the arrogance in it. I think he was
Yeah.
going through a little bit of bad form around then as well. I'm
Yeah.
not sure, but great goal. For me, that's a...
It's inch perfect, man. Clip the post as well, the top of the post under the bar.
Oh, jeez. It's hard for me to call that because I think it's better than what I've been giving 8.5s, but I've been giving Di Canio and that a 9.
Yeah, I
It's
feel like I've marked myself out with certain goals giving certain goals a 9 that are actually a bit better. So I'm going to go 8.5, 8.75.
Ah, man. Do you know
Oh,
what?
that's
Just to
a
add a few
9
things-
for me.
That's a 9.
Yeah,
That's a
it's
9.
up there, but I don't know.
That's a
I don't rate that as good as the Wilshere, and I gave the Wilshere a 9.
No, I don't know myself, man.
I'd say
a
they're
9.
different type of goals, but they're both a 9. I think they're both great goals.
Yeah, that's a 9. It's the fact he chips it moving at a bit of pace
It's
as well.
how he chips it as
Yeah,
well.
it's
and the
ridiculous.
arrogant
Yeah.
celebration after everything is just class. Who's class?
Mark?
8.5.
No, you're a hater.
It's not. No, I'm not even a hater, but I'm just saying it's not as good. Like
As what?
It's not as good as the Bergkamp goal to start with.
No, it is.
No, that's why I
Definitely.
gave Bergkamp 9.5. Are you mad? As good as the Bergkamp goal?
Yeah, definitely.
Nah, bro.
Nah,
But yeah,
I'm
oh,
not
this
having
is. Yeah, I'm not having that. This is a disgusting goal. This was on my list. This goal here is absolutely filth.
Before we start it, this is a goal for Fulham against Crystal Palace in October.
The thing is, yeah, because it's not a big
2030.
name and big
This
teams,
is what I was about to say.
people might not rate it. But if you actually look at this goal for what
Yeah.
it is absolutely
This is
filthy.
like this ain't. Yeah, this is a ridiculous.
I don't
goal.
remember this goal, I'm not going to lie.
Look, on the run.
Oh,
chest.
I do remember this goal. He puts it. Yes.
Oh.
Yeah,
Leave
that's
it
a
out.
disgusting. That's a 9.5 for me.
Yeah.
Mate, it was on my list. This is
Everything about it.
Look, he's on the run.
He
The ball
caught that
comes
so
over.
sweet.
On the chest.
And look where he is in the box as well. He's basically on the edge of the far right-hand side of the box, and he puts it in the left top-hand corner.
Yeah, you want to talk
and
about
That's
volleys.
absolute seconds. That's Van Basten angles. Do you know what I mean? That's ridiculous.
Yeah,
You
it's
want to talk about
ridiculous.
volleys.
That's the best volley. 100%. That's the best volley
For
that
me,
we've seen
that's
so far.
Oh mate, I'm dishing them out like they're like it's nothing, but that's a
reckon that's
9
better
as
than
well
your
for
Boa?
me.
No, that's a 9.5 for me,
Yeah.
bro. That's
That's
up
better than
there.
your
the
bow
best
top
volley.
10.
Yeah.
100%.
That's a top 10.
That's
for me.
a
'Cause that was the
9.5
best
for
volley
me.
we'd had so far.
Yeah.
I've got 3 on 9.5, and that's joining it because that is ridiculous.
Don't remember this one.
Dietmar Hamann, Liverpool Portsmouth 2004. Who is that? Who is that? Michael Owen on the left. Chip box to the edge of the chip ball to the edge of the box. Hamann first time volley. Yeah. Again,
Good goal.
Rooney's
it's
better
sick.
than that.
It's sick. I don't know. Is Rooney's better than that?
Yeah, definitely.
That's
It's the same sort of goal.
It's the goal. Yeah, but it's the
Same
goal
sort of
around
goal.
it. That's a direct cross into him. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Rooney
but
sort of pounced on it. I'm not taking away from Rooney, but I think I just prefer that.
This is a good goal.
8.
That's probably I'd say probably about 7 for Hammond, 7.5 maybe.
I'll give it a 7.5.
Marcus, what are you saying for Hamann?
7.
I can't remember what you guys give Townsend, but Townsend's was better than that.
Yeah, I like Townsend. It was all right. You get drowned in long range volleys, don't you? And I'm not taking away from the technical aspect that it takes to score one of them goals, but when you see that many debatable goals from the same area with the same sort of technique, it's thingy. This next goal, Henry, Arsenal versus United in 2000. This is
Before
the
you play
better
it,
version of what Adebayor done.
I was just going to say,
Yeah.
what do you prefer, this or Adebayor?
This oozes class throughout
This is
the
a
whole.
great goal.
Just
The way he just flicks
it's
it up
so
to himself.
nonchalant, mate. So nonchalant.
But
It's not even like
didn't know
he's
what
done
day
that.
of the week it was.
He's done that at a standard pace because his brain's ahead of everyone else there. Whoever
great
he's got
goal.
on his back to him just absolutely destroyed. What didn't even get a
Barthez had
chance.
no idea what was going on. Who's that defending him?
I think it's Dennis Irwin,
It
isn't it?
looked like Dennis Irwin, didn't it?
Yeah.
The little flick up, the volley is just it's the second best volley I think so far.
Oh, like
Yeah,
I
it's
said,
a
I'm
nine for
just
me.
giving them out. Like,
Nine,
it's a 9
yeah.
again.
Yeah, it's
We
a
should
9.
be giving him out. It's best Premiership goals compilation.
Mate, this is
do you
going
know
to be
what I mean?
hard to pick number 1. I'm not going to lie. Very
No,
hard.
it's not. It's already done.
Why don't you show
another-
everyone your Paolo Di Canio tattoo whilst you're at it?
Mate, if I ever get a tattoo, you know where it's going to be. Him just mid-air, majestic.
I think this is the first person to have 2 goals in this, is he not?
Yeah,
Yeah.
so far.
Yeah.
So we've got Matt Letizia again against Newcastle, October 1993.
There's many a night I've
Yeah.
stayed watching a Matt Letizia compilation.
Yeah,
Good goal.
that is mustard. I mean, it's another
Long distance.
slightly less classy but still epic versions of Henry's goal before.
Yeah, it didn't ooze the class of his first goal, I don't think.
Nah.
No.
Nah, it wasn't as good.
It was good. 8.5.
8.5.
Yeah, 8. I was going to say, yeah.
8.
I mean,
Shearer, here
how
we
many
go.
of these do you see from Alan
Everton.
Shearer?
2002. No, this is a silly goal. Header down, outside the area.
Wow.
Volley, come on.
That's a bit like Rooney's though, again, isn't it? It's a bit of a Rooney
up there
sort of goal.
again. I think that's
I kind of like that one because he goes far
Yeah,
post.
similar. Yeah, I agree, John.
Mm.
Yeah, I mean, I'm dishing them out again, but 8.59 for me. For sheer
8.5.
technique and power.
I've got to
Shearer
say,
used to score screamers every week, though.
Yeah.
yeah, I was going to say 7.5.
Oh, no, that's harsh.
But Shearer was ridiculous. I think we forget now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
I
stupid.
don't even
What is
think
he,
he's got so many they had to pick between a few.
Beckham. Is this halfway line, is it?
Some of the best ones are against Wimbledon, right?
Yeah, David Beckham against
August
Wimbledon,
96.
August 96, inside his own half.
You know what?
The
This
goal
is
off
up
his
there
line
just
and
because
he's
it's so iconic.
It's a good goal.
Players have done it since, but he was
and before.
Yeah, but he's one's the one that you remember, innit?
That's where, because I feel like Beckham was just as brand Beckham as he is, was just popping at that very much at that time, and that goal just sent him into superstardom. Like just his striking of the ball and how worldwide he'd become of a superstar. I think that goal just sort of embodied it. But like you say, Charlie Adams done it tenfold, mate.
Yeah,
Charlie Adams scores in every other game.
I'll give it an 8.5.
Yeah, 8.5.
I think you got to say suspect on the keeper on that one, but I'd say an 8. Yeah.
Yeah, but some of
I
them
think
when
the
they
ball was a bit.
Some of them when they score from the halfway line, it's like Rooney's one, for instance, for Everton. It's like the keeper dodgy clearance.
When you're on the back foot
hits
as well,
Rooney's way out. At least the goalie's in his box. That one's better than some, I think. I'll give it 8.5.
8. You love to criticise a keeper, don't you, Tom, considering you never go in goal?
Why would you go in goal when you're the best on the pitch? It makes no sense, does it?
This Gareth Bale goal is a good volley against Stoke 2010.
Yeah, Prime Bale, unfortunately.
Prime Bale.
Much of this anymore.
Look at where he puts it.
It's disgusting.
Come on.
It's just like the roundhouse kick volley as well. The fact he gets his leg so high, just kicks it so sweet.
Good goal, not a contender for me though.
No, it's not a contender.
Agree with Tom,
but it's just quality technique.
Quality, and where he puts it as well.
7.5.
8 for me.
Before you show this one, this was on my list as well.
Are you going to vote Bale yet? Or are you just going to hate because he was playing for Spurs at the time?
7.5, 8.
7, Mark?
Yeah, like it was a good goal, but I've seen compared to the other goals we've seen.
I get what you're saying.
I've seen some absolute ridiculous goals. That one I'm like, I could probably see that on a match of their day.
This David Luiz goal is stupid.
Luiz versus Fulham.
What is he, 45 yards?
45 yards out.
South West London derby.
South London.
Yeah, another one. I rate him more because it's far post.
Leave it at. That was. It ain't at the top for me, but it was on my list of goals to look at.
It's one of the best long distance.
It's a great strategy. He can hit a ball though. Like him, well, I haven't seen him do it for a little while, but we've all seen David Luiz hit a dead ball, hit a ball from distance.
He does like that instep technique as well that I like. Right?
Yeah, I'll give that an 8.5.
Yeah, 8.5. I think you'd have to say David Luiz.
I like them when they go far post as well. There's something about it. I like it when it goes across the goalie. I don't know. More so.
Yeah, David Luiz with the ball is absolutely filth. David Luiz without the ball is a bit shambolic. I think we can agree on that.
Yeah.
So now that you played him in a 3, he looks so much better though.
Oh, we looked pretty good when we won the FA Cup final last Saturday.
Why? We were ready to move on. You didn't need to, Mark.
I just had to put 20p in the trap machine, didn't I?
Next player with 2, Tony Yeboah. We spoke about the goal earlier.
Another one against Wimbledon.
Yeah,
that's
95.
like 4 of absolute bangers, I think. 3 or 4 against...
This is ridiculous. That's Vinnie Jones that can't even get near him, innit?
The one thing about that goal, right, it is sick. But he actually gets lucky at one point.
When?
It sort of rebounds off the player. You'll see it. Or it rebounds off his knee. Look. Look here. Like I know it doesn't go, it comes off him, but he sort of fumbles it a little bit.
You reckon? I don't think so. I reckon he just...
Yeah, like where it comes off his right knee. He sort of takes a touch with his left. I think...
No,
it's a beastly goal.
Yeah, 8.5.
I don't know what I gave his other goal, but it's matching that.
Yeah, 8.5.
Yeah, it's no better than his other one. They're both great goals. His other one, for me, is arguably a little bit better because it's on the volley.
I don't know, his other one's more iconic, but on that one, he beats a couple men and then slams it in.
Yeah.
This goal's a good one.
Yeah.
Matthew Lawton, Stoke versus Villa.
No one has ever seen anything from him since. Yeah, 6.
Hit and hope.
That's pretty far out, that, isn't it?
Yeah, it's good. It's a great goal. 7 then.
7.5, I'd have to say. Yeah, it's a good goal.
8,
7.
This is the goal I was talking about. This is the goal I was talking about. The one I was talking about. Similarities to Glenn Johnson's, the way he hits it in the air, like Robin Van Persie against Charlton 2006. Look at
That's a better goal though than Glenn Johnson.
Yeah, that's disgusting, right?
That is ridiculous.
Look how high he has to get up to get that volley.
See what I mean? He tries to.
He's
worried about the defender, and he just.
That's up there, I think. That's a 9, at least a 9 for me.
That's a 9. It's got to be a 9, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'll give it a 9 as well.
I had another one of his ones. So of course.
Was it United?
When Son. No, it's when Son chips the ball over and Van Persie volleys it over his shoulder.
Yeah, puts it in the bottom far corner.
Yeah, that was a ridiculous one.
Van
Yeah, that was
Persie's
nice.
ridiculous.
That'd probably
That
come
left
after
foot
that.
is that left foot's crazy.
I don't think that was in the Premier League, was it?
Oh no, you might be
it
right.
was.
Yeah.
I think it was in Europe.
Yeah.
No.
More than that. But either way, I still always remember that one being gas.
Yeah, great goal.
All right.
Finally, a Chelsea goal in there. Not.
I'm sorry, did we not just see David Luiz?
Oh yeah,
3 goals
Oh,
ago.
yeah, I forget what team he plays for.
innit?
A winning team.
Giuliano Belletti, otherwise known as the man who scored the goal that beat Arsenal in the Champions League final. In case anyone remembers that when they bottled it.
In the what final?
In the Champions League final. Do you not remember that? When Henry went missing? Because you know he wasn't a
Barca.
little... Yeah,
Yeah,
I remember that. Where's Henry?
I was
he's
watching the
hiding in
highlights of
corner
that the
flag.
other day, and some geezer was like, "Oh, this Eto's goal was offside," and it's like, "Yeah, but Aboi's Sol Campbell's header was never a free kick."
Yeah.
It's from a corner.
No, it weren't. It was from a free kick from Aboy. Aboy got fouled. It weren't from a corner. It was from a free kick, and he dived. Bro.
I always thought
thought
it
it
was
was from a
corner as well.
I thought it was from a corner. Yeah.
No, watch it later. It's from a free kick, like right out by the between the box and between the corner flag and the penalty area.
It's always nice.
Anyways, it was never a foul. It was never a
Yeah.
foul.
Here we go. Let's press play.
Belletti, 2008. Yeah, I don't remember this one.
Absolutely won't.
Oh, it's a good goal.
Good
It's a
It's
good
a
goal.
good
strike.
strike. It's from miles
Good
out.
strike.
It's a good goal.
We've seen 5 of them already though.
Yeah, 6.5
Eight,
max.
eight for me. He hits it well, man.
6.
7. I
Seven.
would say.
Here we-
7.
Probably should have just given a rating for all them volleys.
Here
Yeah,
we go.
Yeah.
The man,
Everyone's favourite shin.
the man with the
Oh,
ever increasing
shut
hair, ever increasing hairline.
Carl, be quiet. You man
Go
are
on.
haters.
No, this was the greatest fluke overhead kick. I've seen, bro.
Fluke.
Best
Do you know what's
fluke derby overhead kick? It was, bro, it hits him in the shin.
2 things
Oh,
I
No
fluke
doubt
about
about the
this as well.
quality.
The cross is a deflection, fluke. Rooney off the shin, fluke.
Mate, he's done well,
Nah,
but
you're a
he's
hater.
got
Deflection
lucky. Tell
off
me,
the cross
you
makes
don't
it a slightly
mean to
better
kick it off your
finish.
shin. You don't mean to kick it off your shin.
He means to
No way.
overhead kick that and score, and he
Yeah,
does.
but it comes off his shin. So it's
Nah,
like,
you man
no.
are such haters. Wayne Rooney against in the Manchester derby,
That's what's pushed up, isn't it? It's because it's in the Manchester derby.
2011. No, it's not. It's a ridiculous goal.
Yeah, deflection, shin.
No,
Great
I
goal.
don't
It's
get
ended
it.
up. It's ended up in a nice spot.
It's a 9. It's a 9 for me.
Not as good as Sinclair's volley.
5.5 for me, I think.
Definitely not as good as Trevor's volley. Definitely.
They
not.
saved it for the last goal because they knew what was going on.
that is the best fluke goal ever.
I'm not having it.
8.5 for me. Good goal. But
It's a
yeah,
9.
not the
Yeah,
best.
no, it's an eight,
Definitely
it's
not
an
the
eight,
best.
8 or
8.5, and that's just because I think they won that game 1-0, and it was like...
Yeah, because it's the winning
just as-
goal.
yeah.
Oh, it's not
Which
the
is
last
as-
goal. What's this? Part 3. I didn't even know there was a part 3 to this.
Yeah. Oh, you
Luis Suarez versus Newcastle 2012. It's a ball
Yeah, that's
from inside
class.
their own
That's
half.
disgusting.
In the chest,
Oh.
round the keeper, slotted it.
That's composure.
Luis Suarez at
composure.
Liverpool was a
See you
different kind
later.
of
See you later.
striker at Liverpool.
Yeah.
It was
Come on,
ridiculous.
tell me. Anyone that tells me they're taking that touch on the last man from a long ball, take it on the chest, getting another touch.
Go round the keeper.
Are you going around the keeper, or are you hitting that as hard as possible?
You're probably
towards
just going to hit it. That's the thing.
Yeah. As soon as you took that touch down and it gets anywhere near your foot, you're trying to put that in a corner. For him to have the composure at pace, last man to go around the goalie and then just tap it in. That's
Ridiculous.
quality, mate. That's a
8.5. 9. Oh,
Eight-
yeah.
8.5.
8.5.
Marcus, what are you saying?
9.
You, Joe?
9. Easy
9.
9 for me. It's up there with
There
them
we go.
quality top 10
Oh, here we
goals.
go. This one's
This
in
goal-
there.
This season.
This was this season. Great goal. This is.
Son.
Lily's greatest goal ever.
Yeah, Son versus Burnley, I think everybody knows it. It's
Oh,
very, very
He's
current.
absolutely
Decent.
turned the burners on and beat
Oh.
everyone there, isn't
Mate,
That's
he's
a great goal.
He's pretty much in his own penalty area when he picks that ball up. And he
Yeah,
he? He
just...
takes three touches before he scores it, I think. If you actually watch that back. See how many touches he actually takes from picking the ball up.
He's got it there.
He's at such pace.
That's what makes that goal. It's the pace. It is just one,
And he's
two,
in their half. 1,
3,
2.
4. I think it's 4
Does
and
he
then the
take another
goal.
one in the box? Yeah, but still. Just
Great goal.
2, 3. No, he don't. He waits for it. He finishes it on a fourth touch.
See, for me, that's...
in his half.
I mean, he doesn't hit it like some of the others, but what he does, that's a 9 for me as well.
Yeah, at least a 9. It's
9.
another top 10, definitely.
It's a 9. It's up there.
There and thereabouts, yeah.
I'm going to give it
It's
8.5 just because I didn't make it my goal of the season this year, so I can't give it a 9.
I mean, if you're talking about volleys,
and
this one, before we even start, Scholesy against Villa, 2006, this one has come down with snow on it, mate.
in it.
Massive looping header out, watched it all the way. What's he, 30, 35 yards off the laces, top in, bouncing around the goal like a pinball machine.
Bit straight down the middle though. Goalie should have maybe.
No, come on.
Definitely not
Come
the middle.
on,
It's
this guy,
slightly
he's trying to fall out with me. I swear to God. We're gonna have a problem.
That's another 9 for me.
That's a 9 all day.
8 for me.
No,
I'm going to give that an 8 because I'm pretty sure there's going to be another Scholes one here. His one against
you two have got something
off
against
the corner.
ginger people. You two have got something against the gingers.
See you later.
These two have got something against the gingers. Matt Letizia, third.
94 against Blackburn for Southampton. Turns inside.
Beating 3, man. Chip the keeper.
It's the fact that it's the chip and the curl. That might be the best chip we've had. Is that a chip? No, that's instep, isn't it? Still disgusting goal.
That's a great goal.
It's like a delicate instep. It's not a chip, but it's.
But look, beats one man. Beats him again.
Sends them 2 shots.
Mate, he's got that one dancing. Yeah. That's
an 8.5 for me.
That's a 9.
That might be a 9. Yeah.
That's a 9 for me.
I have to judge that by what I give Cantona, and I give Cantona a 9, and that's.
Yeah, I prefer that one to the Cantona one.
This is a definite 9.5 at least.
You fancy Matt Letizia. You always do
about
him.
I always go about Matt Letizia, man.
I was in the pub watching this game, yeah? And I remember sitting there thinking, everyone was like, who's this Danny Rose? Never heard from him. And he has lived off this goal since then, 10 years ago. He's lived off this bloody goal.
The worst thing is some... Go on.
But for me, this goal shouldn't be in there. It's a good goal. It's a good goal. But it shouldn't.
You've got to realise that's one of his first games coming out from young.
That's his debut. It was his debut.
Yeah,
that's his debut.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Debut. That's why everyone was like,
that the 90th minute?
No, it's not one.
No, it was right near the start of the game.
Oh, was it? I thought it was the last goal.
Yeah.
One of my old schoolmates used to work in a locksmiths in Essex, and we was in there the next day, and Danny Rose must have walked in there on the high street. It was literally the day after this, and I didn't even realise who he was. They were all chatting to him inside, and then he went out, and they were like, "That's Danny Rose. He scored that banger last night." He was so gassed. He was like a little kid, mate. Like,
who your mate was?
No, Danny Rose was.
Danny Rose
was like he just walked in, like massive smile on his face.
To be fair, though, scoring a goal on your debut, especially a good goal again in the North London derby as well.
Yeah,
you have to say.
No, it's a good goal,
from
but
a fair old distance, mate.
It's a good goal, but for me, that shouldn't be in there.
No, that's
that's
good as some young volleys in there.
Nah, man.
If it had been top bins, it would have been a contender.
It's in the middle of the goal, and it's like middle as in not high, not in the corners.
Arsenal, so that's always worth 2 points.
Yeah, you know how I feel about when it's in a big derby. I think it adds to it. But for me,
if that was top bins,
it's a different story.
That was a contender. Yeah,
goalie suspect on that one.
Talking of halfway liners. Talking of halfway liners.
Yeah, 7 for me.
This one.
Oh no, this isn't who I thought it was. Peter Crouch
is definitely up there. Definitely up there.
Peter Crouch.
The only thing for me is go on.
March 2012.
The fact that it hits him in the back of the head, but what he does with it after, if you actually watch it, it hits him in the back of the head. His touch is with the back of his head for the 1-2, but can't take it away from him. He is absolutely destroyed that in the top bins.
Yeah, great
loop
finish
on it as well.
Yeah,
it's the touch before though, the inside of his foot.
Yeah, side netting as well. But it did come off the back of his head at the start.
And it was against Manchester City.
That's a quality goal, though. I must admit, that's a quality goal.
I have to give it 8.5, I think.
Yeah, maybe not. Just outside top 10.
Do you know, it's Crouch in it. He gets a 9.
Yeah,
you want to talk about it? You want to see a team goal now? Look no further. This is, if not the best team goal, one of the very best team goals you're going to see.
I'm looking at Mark and
this is quality. Who's that? Bellerin with a dink? No, that was Ramsey with the first touch.
Ramsey started it off.
Do you know what makes this goal for me? Right, the finish and everything's great and the start, but for me, it's Mkhitaryan's ball where he sort of sweeps it down the line. This was the one for me, just on the swivel. That ball is perfect.
Great pass.
Great call. Yeah, that's just.
And then the little flick to go in, the little flick to finish it off. Come on.
It's
That's
a good goal,
not-
but
He
it,
starts it though. He
but
wins
it
the ball
starts it
deep
in his own half.
yeah, no, it's a great goal, but it's not better than Wilshire's though. Just saying.
no.
Wilshere, I
Just
prefer
saying.
the Wilshere one as well.
Wilshere one's is better. Just saying.
They're similar, but they're very different. Like that's like ding 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 for that first one.
When it comes
over like a third of the pitch,
When
that's 2/3 of the pitch they cover.
No, I hear that, but when it comes to these Premier League best videos, them two have to be compared because they're Arsenal team goals. They have to be.
Yeah.
For
But
me,
I think that's doing
the
them a
only
bit of a
two that we've
discredit.
had-
I think separately they are different goals.
For me, Wilshire's beats that one, but it's a good goal. I'll give it.
It's at least
I'll give it an 8.5.
It's a 9 for me, definitely.
I'm with John. I think I prefer the Wilshere one, so I just got to give it 0.5 less at 8.5 as well. Matty Phillips, Crystal Palace versus QPR. Just walloped that from miles out.
I didn't even see that.
That is
Great
disgusting.
He's in Belgium
Jesus
when he hit
Christ.
That is literally top bins from. So
Mate, he's
far
on the
away.
D. He's pretty much on the D of Crystal Palace's half. In Crystal Palace's half.
That's a disgusting goal. Like of
Yeah,
all
it
the long range hits, that's got to be up there just for where the ball finishes. Actually, it's the side netting.
He don't even look like he wants to celebrate it. He's on his way to just. It looks like they must be behind. He's going to get that ball.
I feel like I'm being generous, but I feel like we've also had a run of very good goals. I'll give that a 9. I think that was probably one of the best long range ones.
I think 8.5 for me there.
Yeah, I have to give it an
I'll put that up
8.5.
there. I think you have to put a goal of every type, and I think that's the best one.
It is.
Yeah,
a
that's the
good
best
goal.
long distance
I
one.
don't think I'll be giving any other long distance ones 9s. Do you know what I mean?
It is.
I think that's
I'll
the
give it an
best
8.5.
It's perfect. It's
It's a
actually
good goal. It
perfect.
is a great goal. Oh,
Gus Poyet versus Sunderland.
7th of August, 1999.
Oh,
That it's
No
basically
one's ever,
Red in the cameo.
no one's ever done what the cameo done. Go back. Go back. Go
And
back.
that's the end of the episode. I don't care. That's not the
No
same
one
goal.
has
man.
ever scored like a Di Canio goal. Like
Scissor
a
kick
ball like
volley
that.
It's not
before.
the same, man. He's
It's a
yards
scissor
away
kick
from the
volley.
goal.
Yeah, but
but
still a
He's
scissor
yards away
kick
from
volley.
the goal.
This one's
Let me
harder
say
because the
something.
balls come over his shoulder, mate.
Oh,
me
don't
say
start,
something.
Marcus.
The cameo's one is better. But if you are trying to tell me that is not the same
The
technique,
best part of that goal was the Zola flick, mate.
Ah,
he's 3 yards
I'm
out,
not having
mate.
it. I'm not having
No,
it.
I'm not
That has
having it.
automatically disruled the Di Canio one for me as a winner.
No way. That's bang average. It's not even close.
Don't know, mate. I got told that scissor kick is the most impossible technique that no one but Messi can do it. Messi and Di Canio.
Are you talking about football technique? Are we going to start here?
Gus,
What I'm saying is, yeah, all right, that is joke, but that's not the same goal.
It's not. The
it's not
same
as
goal.
good. It's not as good.
No
No,
one
mate.
goes, no one's there doing a bicycle kick and going, I scored a Poyet. No one has ever said that. Not even Chelsea fans say that. They say I scored a Di Canio. And that's
It was
why
still-
that argument goes
It was
straight
still
out the window.
it was still a scissor kick though, and it was a good goal, but it weren't as good as the
And it was like you say, both feet off the ground.
Yeah.
I'll give it an
That's a-
8.5.
I'm going to give it a 9.5 because
He
it's
works
usually
like-
the impossible technique.
Di Canio was like a ballet dancer, mate. That is,
8.5.
I give the
8.5.
Canios a 9.
Yeah.
The Canios was slightly better, but
That's a full marks, mate.
Patrick Berger
Patrick Berger. I ain't had that name in years.
in it. Charlton versus
You were against
Portsmouth.
Charlton as well, yeah.
Yeah.
Charlton Portsmouth 2004. Patrick Berger.
Oh.
Another one of the flicks and volleys.
I didn't even see it.
That might actually be the harder goal to score out of
'Cause
the
he's going-
three flicks and volleys. Because
He's going
away
round
from
the
him.
corner. Yeah, he's going round the corner, isn't he?
What you
Right.
reckon? That's better than
It's
Henry's.
Nah, because Henry's just oozed class. That was sort of. I'm not taking anything away from that. That's an 8.5 at least for me. But
I would have to say it's
Henry's
almost as
wins.
good as Omri's.
Can I see that one again? One more time.
yeah.
I missed that one. So it's played into him from just.
I know what you
inside
mean.
the
He almost
opposition
takes it parallel with himself.
Nah, for
Yeah.
me, that's just as good as Henry's. Whatever I give Henry's, I
Nah.
give that.
No, Henry's was just perfect for me, man.
Henry's
think
was in a
everything
bigger
about
game.
it, just the way he did it, and he did it like he was in slow motion. Like it was just different gravy to me. That was like I'm talking a 0.1 less, but
But it's like Henry. You
You had
expect
to-
Henry
if you
to
had to
score
pick
them
one.
goals. You don't
If you had
expect
to pick-
Patrick Berger to score them goals.
Yeah, you do. He scored a couple for
Berger
Liverpool.
was a quality player, man.
Yeah, but he weren't scoring goals like that. Henry was scoring goals that were arguably the best goals all the time.
So
All
what's
different
everyone
types
giving
of
that?
goals.
What's everyone giving that Berger? I'll give it
0.5 less than I gave Henry. So what's that, like 8.5?
8.5, yeah.
8.5,
Yeah.
go on.
Unfortunately, Henry's was better.
Oh,
Yeah.
where do you want your statue, Vincent Company? Vincent
City versus
Company.
Leicester, 2019. But one thing you say about this goal was the importance.
Yeah. What was riding
This
on
was
it?
such an important
Yeah.
goal. And he just put the team on his back and absolutely lamped this in the top bin.
I swear I've heard him say he's tried them loads of times as well, and he's never ever hit
Yeah.
one like that. Like you say,
No.
for it to just be the time.
It meant so much, I think.
Oh.
So yeah, that's definite 8.5.
Was that right before his retirement, was it?
Yeah,
That was postage stamp as well.
Yeah,
that's the one that got to win the, like, pretty much they won him the league, that one.
Yeah, it did win him the league, I think.
Yeah.
I'll give it
No.
I'll give it a
Importance,
it's up there.
like, for the rest of it, like, importance makes it like a 9, but yeah, probably a 9.
I'll give it a 9.
Yeah, only 8.5 for me.
Rod Wallace, Leeds versus Tottenham.
I have never seen this one.
This
I
is
don't
a
think
great
I've
goal.
seen this one.
This is a
August.
great
Sorry. August 1994, Leeds versus Tottenham.
See you
Another Tottenham
later.
one.
See you later.
See you
See you
later.
later.
Oh my
This is
days.
a great goal, man.
Oh my.
Oh,
That's
my
Look at
days.
the finish.
Oh yeah.
That's mustard,
Nah.
Alright,
innit?
I'm just going to put this out there. For me, that's better than Son's.
Yeah, it is.
Nah.
Don't know about that, but it's
Mate, he's in his own half. One,
Oh, I didn't realise he was that deep in his own half when he.
two,
And he
started.
proper beat him 3.
Do you know what, Joe? I think
Then he cuts
I'm
in the
gonna
middle.
have to
four. As far as
backtrack
the
on what I
runs,
said, and I'm gonna have to say he's definitely on par with Son's.
That's
I
better
think
than
it's,
Son's.
I think it's
I'll go
better.
Joe on that one.
Yeah, I think I might have to
Can he
agree. You
start
know,
It's more touches, more to do, better finish.
I didn't realise how
Better.
deep inside his own half was when.
And has to cut in.
I give Son's a 9, and I give so many a 9. I haven't given a 10. I can't give it a 10, so I have to
I'd
give
give
it a
that a
9.
nine.
Only one goal that gets a 10.
Gus Poyet.
That's a great goal. I'm not gonna lie,
Yeah, that's disgusting.
mate. They're trying to. Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
9. It's a
Great
good
goal.
Mario Stanic.
Yeah,
Chelsea,
Stanic.
Sunderland.
2000.
Mario Stanic, 2000.
Hey.
Oh,
Mate, that's disgusting. That's
Is this the one
disgusting. One,
1,
two,
2, 3.
Yeah, that's
Oh no, that's silly. That's
That's
silly.
the greatest 60 seconds goal ever scored, isn't it?
That is silly.
About keeping yourself up, that is ridiculous.
That is silly.
That's probably a 9 for me. I feel like
Has
I've
to
dished
be.
out so many times. My top 10 has turned into a top 20.
In it, it's
I was only giving top 10s 9, and now I've dished out so many.
a 9 for me as well. That was a silly goal.
Yeah, I'd have to say a 9.
Whose goal is this? Is this? Oh yeah, here we go. Robin van Persie, Aston Villa 2013. This is when Rooney just inside his own half. Look at the pass. Watch the pass.
Oh,
Come on. Come on. Leave it alone. Leave it.
Norwich. That is disgusting.
Oh,
Yeah,
my
just
days.
side netting as well. That's up there. The ball, the finish.
The pass, bro, that pass, you couldn't get that. You could
that
not
one.
put that pass.
You know what? The worst thing is that in terms of everything about it, that is quite similar to the Di Canio one. In
The
terms
ball.
of it's a long crossfield pass to put the absolute bit of class on the end of it. First time.
Ru-
That's
The pa-
Techers.
The pass is a lot longer than Di Canio's one, though.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I'm saying it's a similar
Yeah.
goal.
that
Crossfield pass.
crossfield, yeah. I
Watching it
do
the
hear
first
what you're
time,
saying.
Like
I
the
do hear
actual
what you're saying.
technique to do that. Come on, how many long balls have come over and they're just going? Gone in professional football as well. Not even us lot playing.
Do you know what?
that
actual
ball
checkers
lands
of both
just where he
goals.
needed to be as well.
Mate,
That's
you
a
could've-
9.5.
Yeah, I think
For
I agree
me-
with you, Mark. I think that's.
I was just gonna say everyone I've given is a 9, and I
Oh,
never
suspect Shinner.
would've- I never would have thought I would have sat here and given this goal a 9.5. But for me, I'm saying it's a 9.5. That is.
Is
the
that a
best goal.
suspect Shinner though?
Oh,
Nah.
it's like Rooney's. How the heck?
I think it might be running clear on yours. I can't
Is that a
tell.
suspect Shinner, mate?
No,
No
that does not
way.
look like a
No,
shit.
no, all right, I'll take it back. I saw a different route.
It's a 9 for me,
9.5.
that.
I'm not gonna
9 for me,
lie.
that.
this is a great goal. It's not in the top long distance goals, but just for me personally, I was sat outside a bar with my brother in Amsterdam with a big flagon of Heineken, watching this and saw this go in. Pedro Albion, West Ham versus Tottenham, 2018, freezing my absolute knackers off in Amsterdam. Sat outside in a Northie so I could smoke and watch the football, and this geezer's absolutely pulled this out of the bag. I mean, that's actually got fire. It's got fire coming off the back of it. But the thing that beats it for me is the goal he got a touch. I know that's so dumb.
Do you know what goal that's better than? That's been a goal recently that Tom hasn't shut up about. That's better than Lacazette's goal the other day. Very similar, but that's better than Lacazette's goal.
Oh, that's a very good goal because it's so far and so hard.
You know the goal I'm talking about.
I don't think it's up there with
Lacazette's hammer goal the other day. Top bins.
Yeah, it was a good goal. They're both good goals. They're quite similar. I wouldn't say.
Yeah, they're just long distance screamers.
Yeah, screamers.
I still think it's a good goal. It's at 8.5 for me.
8.5.
8 for me, yeah.
7.5.
Oh, nah. You want to talk about team goals again? What a goal this is.
Giroud, Arsenal versus Palace.
Look at the play, though. The break. Sanchez, what a player. Cuts in. The only question about this goal is, did he mean it?
I think he meant
it. Did he mean it?
I think he fell over.
Nah, I think he meant it.
In terms of question, like the build-up, everything about that goal is great. But
what do you mean? Did he mean it? What else was he trying to do?
To be fair, if you look at that replay, he is literally looking at his foot.
What else was he trying to do with that ball? Hit it over?
Yeah, no, he knows. Yeah, that's
he meant to do that. Of course he did.
That's a 9. That's a 9 for me.
Yeah,
he does kind of. Yeah, I don't know. It was a quality goal.
9.
But I mean, that's the Premier League's best goals in 3 parts. I think. Can we round out everyone's highest rating out of those so far? Mine was obviously.
Can I just say they missed out?
Yeah, we'll put more on. I'm just asking, what's your favourite out of those ones we've watched so far? What was your one you have rated the highest?
Probably.
Annoyingly, sorry, go on.
I was going to say Bergkamp Leicester goal and the Canio volleys.
No,
2 that I gave 9.5s. No, I know, but I gave both 9.5.
Yeah, he'll nominate. He'll probably have one that you fancy that weren't on there. But what was the best one you gave, Tom?
The best rating I give was Robin van Persie.
9.5.
Rooney to Robin van Persie, I give him 9.5. Yeah.
All right. Mark.
I remember I gave Di Canio 9.5. I gave Van Persie 9.5, and I gave Letizia 9.5. So
what one you?
I also one thing. There's a goal that's missing, and I'm starting doubting now.
Yeah, we'll put them on. I'm just saying, what was your favourite one out?
And Bergkamp. They're my top 4. I can't pick between them.
If you could pick one, you must be able to pick one.
I'm just gonna be that biased guy, innit? Matt Letizia one, his third one we saw. The little chip.
I'm booking you all doctor's appointments.
Oh, the nah, yeah.
No, I'll give it to Di Canio. Do you know what? I can't not, just because I think he'll be crying for the next week if we don't.
I'm not crying. You should be crying.
For me, it's out of Robin van Persie. I didn't give the Di Canio a 9.5. I'll give it a 9, but it was as good as the Robin van Persie, so I'll give them both 9.5.
It was quality. It was quality. I think I'm definitely a little bit biased.
Do you know what's funny? I put a poll up on Instagram actually, and I put best Premier League goal the other day, and the one that come back the most got the most responses was Paolo Di Canio's.
You just go on the goal on YouTube and read all the comments. I'm
going to be biased. I'm giving it to RVP, man. I don't care. I have to rip. I'm giving it to RVP. I never thought I would have picked that goal neither.
So if none of you are picking, I've already said what my favourite goal, what I think was the best ever, was on that video. Have any of you got any nominations that weren't on the video that we just watched for your favourite?
I think I've got the same as Tom that's going to come now.
Versus Newcastle.
Yeah, that was going to be my
favourite. You want to know about goals that you'll never see ever again? Not
is
like
that the spin?
Kick.
I'll score one of these on a Saturday.
Didn't he say though that he didn't mean to do this?
I don't believe he said that. No, I think he definitely said.
He said he meant it.
Tell me this ain't a bloody great goal.
What is this? Newcastle win?
Ball in. Is this the FA Cup or is this actually Premiership?
I'm not sure. Now you said it.
Yeah.
Oh well, if it's FA Cup,
like the reason it's not is because it was in the cup.
It says Barclay card.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, it is. Look at the sleeve on the shirt.
Yeah.
So how was that not in their highlights?
Yeah, that's mad. I can't quite understand
That was,
the Premiership goal.
Look at that. The ball in by Perez, the touch goes random the other side, and it's like, you want to talk about goals that you'll never ever see again.
No, I've seen
There's
it
one
done on a
for you.
Saturday, mate. I've actually seen people flick round. No, but you've seen so many people do that ball where the ball comes in and it goes
Mate,
like that.
there was 2
They go the
scissor
other
kick
way.
volleys in the same bloody bit of highlights that we just watched. Don't tell me about things
There's
you
no
see
way.
twice.
You're saying that is actually the best goal ever.
I don't know. To me, it's so hard to judge. It's up there though. It's one of the best.
Yeah, but you just got to pick one for the sake of the video.
Yeah, I think it was the FA Cup, lads. Anyway.
No, it was Premier League. It had to be. They wouldn't be wearing Barclay Premier League shirts in an FA Cup match, would they? They can't be.
Who else had one that wasn't on that little highlights?
I had a little bias one. Hazard versus West Ham last season.
Sure against that.
Was this? Look.
This is the one where he like beats 3 men.
Oh yeah, where he runs past everyone. That was a good goal.
Yeah.
He scores a good one against Arsenal as well, but he looks like he scuffs it a bit at the end. Yeah, but I mean, there's the
this bit here.
Yeah, it was good.
It's a good goal.
Good goal, but
it's not on the same level.
No, it's definitely not in the same level. Nah, I think I've seen enough goals. I can't think of any off the top of my head. Outside of
one
them
more, but I'm
videos.
pretty sure it's FA Cup. Zola versus Norwich, the one from the corner, and Scholes versus
that was quality.
And Scholes versus Bradford.
Are you having a laugh? Sorry, lads.
Yes, this is FA Cup. Scholes versus Bradford from corner.
Is this another volley though? That Scholes one, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
So
good.
they were the other ones.
Yeah, this was quality because it was one of the first ones I remember of that sort of goal. You have seen them since. Even the Ramsey goal was one of them.
Okay, I think I've made my decision. I think I'm going Bergkamp versus Leicester, number 1. Di Canio, number 2.
What, the Bergkamp where he takes it down?
Yeah, I think that's a great goal.
Better than the Newcastle one.
Oh, I don't know. They're so good, both of them. Let's just say Dennis Bergkamp scores the best goals and just forget the rest of the video.
Your minds are all polluted, man. I can't.
I'll go Di Canio best. It hurts me to say this, but then Bergkamp.
Which one? The Newcastle.
For some reason, I feel like the Bergkamp one is FA Cup.
All right, let's say it's
FA Cup. And verify that.
But I'll give it to the other Bergkamp goal, and then the third Letizia goal we saw.
No, maybe not.
We did the little
No, that Bergkamp against Newcastle was 100% a Premier League goal.
Yeah, you said it was, wasn't it? Well, for me then, that is easily second, I think. But I feel like maybe I'm biased, but I just don't think.
This is hard.
I think we're all agreeing on what maybe we've got a different order, but we're all agreeing on what I like top 1, 2, and 2 sort of are.
I think. Well, should go in top 3 then. Everyone's top 3.
I've just did one, but I can do it again. It was Di Canio first, Bergkamp second, and Letizia third. It was the third Letizia goal we saw.
Mine's Bergkamp, Di Canio, Bergkamp. Bergkamp gets 2 out of the 3 for me.
Robin van Persie.
Yeah, and Robin van Persie.
Robin van Persie, Di Canio, Bergkamp's against Newcastle. I like the spin and I like that goal. Yeah. Well, I think I've seen enough goals for now. Anyone want to add any more goals before we wrap it up?
Has anyone seen what the United score is?
No. I've got on in the background.
Yeah, I need to go and watch. Am I going to catch the second half or is it done?
Second half just kicked off pretty much.
Sweet. On that note, inside the white lines, big up for watching. Love to anyone that follows, subscribed, any of that stuff. We'll be back with another one. Peace.
And big up Gus Poyet for the better version of the Canio goal. Love it.
For inventing the scissor kick.
For inventing the scissor kick. Well done, son.